So yeah, I thought you guys might want to come along for the ride, so to speak, or the walk. I'm watching as a moving truck is driving away from one of these other buildings. Seems there's still a lot of moving going on. You think in a COVID lockdown there wouldn't be, but I guess it's that time where people reassess their lives, rethink their priorities. Who knows? So I thought I'd bring you on a walk because this is how I started on Periscope. Many, 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 many years ago when Periscope was a new app. This is how I started. It was snowing though, and I was going to the PO box to mail off a gift for a friend, and I decided to get on and chat and not worry about what time of day it is or what the data plan is or anything like that. So um, yeah, yeah. So I thought I'd do it again. It's kind of nice if someone is around to chat while I walk. But yeah, so I'm doing it today because I felt like it, and I have no idea if you guys can hear or see me. So, and I only have the one phone, so it's not like I can call Martin. Oh, bundle of flyers on the sidewalk. I've been thinking, guys, like if you guys are up for it, or if there's a customer base for it, I would like to do paper mache masks again because those were always fun to do. Those are always very fun to do. So if someone doesn't want their flyers, I'll happily take them. Cause yeah, well, they're Egyptian masks from way, way, way long ago. Are paper mache masks. So and they're still around. Like I mean, we made those in 94, and they're so much fun. They're so much fun. So how is everyone? I see I have one viewer. Hello, 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 viewer. And it's actually a really lovely neighborhood. It's not too far away from the hustle bustle, but it feels like it, right? Here. I mean, it's a lovely neighborhood. Do da dee da 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 dee 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 da da. Oh, oh, sorry about that. I went to put my wrap over my shoulder. It's not cold, but it's kind of that damp air chilly. So, so those of you who've seen the walks around the old neighborhood where we were living, these buildings are definitely not that old. Like back when the other buildings were built, this area would have, been farms or just empty, so to speak. So it's a very different feel to this neighborhood, but the place we're living in is going to be healthier for us. The whole plan and idea and hope is to financially be stable enough that we can live in one place and have a shop in another place. So we're actually going in every day type thing, and that would make me very, very happy. Maybe get the cats used to the car again, and so they can join us to work and be like shop kitties. Of course, we'd have to be careful and make sure that they don't get sick or into things, especially the Baxter. What a pest. Got tennis court over here, playground over here. Oh, reliable. Okay, is that a, oh no. Missy the cat is missing. Missy the cat? His name is Fendi. Oh, missing a cat, I think is what they're trying to say. Garfield cat missing from the back yard on November 8th. Oh, oh no. Look at this cutie picture. Oh, damn. All right. Yeah, it's a typical borough type neighborhood, which is still a very different thing for me. Yeah, I'm gonna stop for a moment and fuss with my bag. Huh. There we go. So I'm assuming I'm being heard, but assuming is the word because I've got my hands free on. Um, can I be heard? Why am I doing that tune? I mean, that's an interesting that's an interesting choice of tune to go through my head. Normally on walks like this, I will listen to my music, but instead I got you guys going. Ta-da! And yes, tonight we'll be on with the laser. Hopefully we'll have everything done, new stuff done on the online store, and we have to do more writing on the Irish folklore. Yeah, it was a little crazy to do the Irish folklore um, and the story time during a very frustrating move. But you know what, guys? We need you. We need the outside world. Hey, hey, oh, good. Can you hear me, Wayne? Wayne, can you hear me? Hallelujah. Or as Krusty would say, hey, hey. He does it in a really loud and clear, hey, good. But yeah, I'm using my hands free. I'm seeing how well Haps uses the hand free connection for the app, and this is really nice then. Yay! Yeah, yeah, I thought you said clear because Cliff 5? Cliff 5 or Clefs wouldn't make sense, would it? Yay, spell check. All new words because of spell check. Bum, bum, bum. So yeah, this is a new neighborhood we've moved into, not as old as the previous place and not as downtown. And yeah, that space was a really cool space, but then we lived there and it became less and less cool with what was happening in that building. So now we're in a house, on one floor of a house, and we have a downstairs bachelor. At least we assume he's a bachelor. He acts like a bachelor. Oh, excuse me, hang on. Hey, Fever. Hey, Fever, you. Whew, my eyes are watering. Yeah, I think I'm still adjusting to the pollens here in Ontario. I mean, we haven't lived back here in years, so the body still has to readjust. How is everyone doing? I was just saying at the beginning of this cast that this is how I started on Periscope. Except when I started on Periscope, it was a walk up to a post office box to mail for a friend a package, and there was so much snow. I mean, it was a risk to even go out the door. And for an Ontario kid, it was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'll do it. It took me a while to get up there, but I'll do it. For the BC, the local BC kids, it was, what do I do with this stuff? So I thought, today I've got a bit of a walk to the PO box. I'd rather walk it than drive it or take transit. Martin's handling things like laundry and stuff because he wants to. And yeah, we're going to do our best to get the updates on the store up and going. And we're going to be on with the laser cutter tonight. And we're having a few hiccups in writing the folklore. So doing it during a move was a little unwise, but we got it. We got to do something. This whole COVID thing, I feel so, yeah, isolated. I'm so used to being social. So not being social is like, is practically a death sentence for me. So yeah, getting out to walk like this, much better. And it takes time, and that upsets me because I got so much to do. But I got to get out. And the funny thing about it this is a low amount of traffic for this time of day in Toronto. I mean, even though this is a borough, right? Like, I mean, look at this. Torontonians on a lockdown. This is like minimal traffic. This is like stay-at-home order traffic. And I'm walking to the PO box to mail a package to Ron in Hawaii because the store. No, we haven't fixed it yet. We're gonna try to, but the store. The store thinks Hawaii should be a lot more money. And because it's a store, I'm supposed to be getting a discount from Canada Post by using my company Canada Post account. But no, apparently not. It'll be cheaper for me just to mail it as if we're friends and say it's a gift. So Ron, this is for you. This is for you. You. See, I can't stand complexes like this. They're just so boring. They're like, I don't like it. I don't like the look of it. And there's so many places, and they're all the same. Hey, what if you're drunk and coming home? Do you know which place is yours? Hmm? Hmm? I wouldn't. So as you can see, because it's a borough, because it's like technically North York, it's Toronto. I mean, Toronto's just down there, right? But still a borough, so it's going to take some adjusting. I have a hard time with living outside the city core, so I'm going to have to learn to live with it for a while. I'm thinking a few years. Definitely not moving again in this year. You know, not at all. So how is everyone? They say areas like this with all the twists and turns and houses tucked away in the back, etc., 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 they're actually not good for mental well-being because you wind up feeling like you're in a maze and trapped. Uh-oh, what's this? Firefighter. Oh, wow. Toronto firefighter Stuart Bryan is caring and considerate. Okay, how did he pass? 30-year-old Oshawa resident. 5-year member of the Toronto Fire Department. Charitable causes. Wow. Where is it? Fire prevention staff told him that Bryan always had a right. He was considerate. No charges have been laid on the crash. Investigation is ongoing. Witnesses are asked to call police. Fortunately, I don't see a date for this article. That's horrible. People, will you please drive safe? Yesterday we got, off schedule by hours and hours. And as much as the schedule is important to me, the life is more important. And we don't know how many lives were lost last night. So just, especially during COVID time, those people have to come and do their jobs. They really do. It's not nice. It's not good. Yeah, I really feel that a lot of us are just too angry. We have no reason to be that angry, yet we are. I don't know. I've been working on the theory of there's too many people on the planet type thing. Doesn't mean people should stop having babies. Although slowing down a little might be nice. If people can think before having babies, that would be great. So you can get better parents and, you know, more support. And, oh, I remember these. You see this wall here? Years ago, they started putting these in these neighborhoods. I mean, as far back as before we went to BC. But you can see these probably were some of the first ones in because of the cracks. But they're supposed to decrease the traffic sound into these homes in their backyards. Apparently, they suck up or affect the white noise. That material they were made of. They started putting them in, geez, I think the 70s and the 80s. And I still see them put in, in newer areas as well. Yeah, the idea is to decrease the sound of the traffic. but they're just so boring. How much stuff is still left at your place? Nothing. We are out of there. A very stressful day yesterday, but we are out of there. Someone got into a car accident on the highway, so we decided to move yesterday's broadcast to today and focus on getting out. Yeah. I really kind of feel bad about it though because it's not the building's fault. You know, it's the landlord. And I hate seeing old buildings like that neglected in such a way and landlords being such an ass. He tried to keep our key deposit. He tried to keep our key deposit. And the key deposit was like 3 times what it should be. $150. Key deposits are not supposed to be greater than the copying of a key. I found that out after the fact. So yeah, he's like, until I have the keys in my hands, I'm not gonna give you your key deposit back. And I said to him, listen, um, you've just asked us because you're not around. You've gone up to your luxury home, wherever the hell it is. You're not around, and you want us to put the keys in your little mailbox thingy. So blindly put the keys in the mailbox, leave, and then trust you after everything that's happened. That's a no. That's a big old no. So yeah, no. So we insisted that the lame superintendent come over and look at the place to approve it, and send a message to the landlord saying, no, everything's fine. So yeah, we got everything out. Newfoundlander, hello, Google Day watching from Twitter Live. Do you see my comment? I do see your comment. I'd love it if you were over on Haps. In future, from last night's broadcast, we think we're going to turn off YouTube. Because even though it'll affect our numbers here on Haps, yeah, that was an excessive amount of the whole trolling crap, blah, 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 blah. Oh, Google Day, you mean Good Day? I just realized that now. It's Good Day, not Google Day. Oh, if you want the best tie around, Here, let me zoom in. Can I zoom in? I'm going to zoom in. These guys, bow tie. Extremely tasty. Like, awesome tasty. Like, we've had them a number of times during the move, tasty. Okay. Whoa. No, turn around. Yay, my iPhone. The first Periscope broadcast I did was, during a snowstorm, going up to the P.O. box to mail something. And NBC, and it was a new app, and I believe I had an iPhone 3. So that says a lot right there. I mean, right there. I mean, how sweet is that? So I thought today I'm going to go for a walk. And wow, okay. When we drove by the Esso gas station yesterday, it was 116. Right? It's now 122.9. Might as well be 123, right? Wow. Now it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, but still, it like shot up overnight or something. Well, I'm happy we got gas at 1 o'clock in the morning. Better viewing from over her screen isn't so busy, and I can shrink the screen and do other stuff. Can't do that from the Haps app. Better viewing from over her screen. Is that another typo thingy? Better viewing from over her screen. You mean like browser? Better viewing from the browser? Well, the app is kind of limited. I think they focus mostly on the browser because the browser is the broadcast studio thing. I find these houses so boring. Just boring. We haven't been out in the car for a while. Really? I, yeah. This whole lockdown thing is really just. Uh, I'm trying to get out as much as possible, but it's driving me rangy. Like just batsy. Or from Twitter Live. So better viewing from Twitter Live. Huh. But so my Haps feed going down to Twitter, you can view easier from Twitter than you can from Haps because you can do other things in front of it and still hear me. Old Periscope, yeah. Jeez. What a ride that's been. Made a lot of friends though. Happy about that. Very happy about that. But I like the way Haps does the monetization and stuff like that. There's still a few challenges that they're giving people that really I can't do, so I'm feeling a little gypped, but not enough to stop using it. I'm in a pretty unique demographic. You think about it? Well, there's where the bow tie is. And we just ordered. We haven't gone by. Do you have a website up? We have the store up. It still has a lot of work to be done on it, but we thought we'd get it up there. I'm not advertising it yet on Facebook. Like Facebook got this $100 credit thing. I don't know if there's a time limit on it. It doesn't say. But I told Facebook to hang on because I need to fix a bunch of things that the web designer did. Our website site, not really. The Instagram and the Facebook, and here, of course, are still the best places to go from. Sure. But if we're ever going back to school this year, yeah, I told Martin to take a prop job, but it's a prop master's job, which means he won't have time to do anything else. So I don't know. I mean, he offered it to me first, but I'd rather double check on background. Background, you don't have the masks or anything, so I don't know how they're doing that. So my plan is to look at that. In the meantime, I'm doing the story time here and everything. Here, let me type this out. Car hunger dot ca. Send. So that's the store. That's the store, and I'm learning really fast. And then of course, .com is a regular page, but I believe I have forwarded to Facebook, if I remember correctly. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Oh my god, I smell greasy deep fried food that I shouldn't have. Damn. You're welcome. Some more stuff still has to go up, and I want to reformat some things. Feel free to email us at any time. Tell us what you're most interested in seeing on the store. Keep in mind, things up on the stores are going to be general sizes. They're not going to be custom. And pricing will definitely. I mean, we just found out we can't get half the materials. We can't. PLA is gone $10 up in price. So things like the HAPS logo magnet and anything we're 3D printing, yeah, using the ABS, it's already more expensive in price. So either we have to get that machine ready for an ABS, switching from PLA to ABS, or we're paying $10 more a roll on the PLA on a local supplier. I mean, I can order it online, but it's coming from the States. So once the conversion happens, and so Martin and I have some serious price comparison, but if we have to get our materials from here in the Toronto area, we may have to bring up the price of some things. Like for example, the HAPS magnets, we're only making like maybe $2 each, and now that the PLA has gone up $10, yeah, we won't make anything. Like we'll be making maybe 50 cents an hour if we're lucky. So some things are gonna have to change on the page over the next little while. So sponsor us for $5 or more, and you get a discount. Of course, I'm honoring anything that's already come in. Those of you who are in driving distance of Leslie subway station or even transit distance and you want to come get something, we're more than happy to safely meet up. And you can do cash as well. Ouch, yeah. Yeah, it was Sale Electronics had it for $24 a roll, a spool, and it's now $35 a spool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of wishing we had had the extra funds and everything and the foresight to stock up. There's a few people on Facebook Marketplace that are selling the rolls, the spools, pretty cheap, but the photographs say that they've already been opened. And once you open PLA, it starts deteriorating. So we don't know how long those spools have been in people's homes, and they're selling them off for like $15 each, which is a damn good price. You know, some of them even $10 and $8 each. But the photos say they're not sealed anymore, and I really don't trust people to enough to say, okay, you have only had it for a short period of time because you said so. Our first spool of red was cracking and breaking, and it was because we bought it secondhand, and it had already been opened. So everything going up to this pandemic. That's what I'm thinking. Because when you think about it, things like any kind of plastics, especially. And we were in the dollar store the other day with my mom, and so many of the sections are closed. And same with Walmart. A lot of this stuff is stuff we make things out of. So Martin and I, over the next few weeks, will be reassessing what materials we have. We have enough materials to make like the wooden half signs. We have enough materials to make, say, about a dozen or so of those. Um, we cut down all the cardboard boxes, especially the good ones, and we want to custom make our own shipping boxes. COVID does suck. Yeah. I don't know how small businesses are going to survive, but I'm not going to get angry at the government, and I'm not going to get angry at a virus. I mean, you can't see it. What's the point of getting stressed out? We're just going to hope that you guys can support, and be there and promote, or, if a quote sounds too big, like be direct right off the bat. Make it easy for us to quote things and be serious about it. And yeah, share, do sponsorships, little things like this will help. And more than anything, especially being audience, audience dependent. I like calling ourselves audience dependent artists. Not having an audience is so excruciating. So even if you're just coming on for 15 minutes and going, yay, that really lifts up our souls so much. It really does, guys. You know, amen. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I want to create a bubble of people who I know who are going to be less likely to carry or get the virus, and just like 3 or 4 people, and do like a games night every week on a weird night, and just sit far across from tables and lean over and have hand sanitizer, and if someone's uncomfortable, wear the mask. We're playing board games. It's not like we're out jogging, and have people in my life again, even if it's just a few, because this is. I don't think enough people realize the mental effects it has on people. And the government, I don't expect the government to solve my problems. I expect everyone around me to do their part. And that's a huge expectation. It's much bigger than expecting the government to do something. Wayne, I will talk to you later, as I would like to have help for a Batman samurai cosplay. Okay? Okay. Now remember, folks, we don't sew for anyone anymore. Okay? So if you want us to make parts to sew onto something, we'll make sure there's holes, or a loop or something that you can sew it on by. But we don't sew for other people anymore. We stopped that years ago. A lot of moving boxes, but the house hasn't sold yet. So I don't know how many we'll need. Understood. Understood. Well, we still got to download the files. Time you want to talk, let me know. Wayne, yeah. I want to talk all the time. That's a problem. And ask Katie. I'm more or less me when I'm on camera, but in many ways I'm still a private person, especially when it comes to certain emotions. And same with Martin. We're both the same way. And it's horrible because when one of us, it's like, you remember, I can say this because Wayne, we did have this conversation. We kind of started it and we got off track on your broadcast. I'm so sorry about that. I was just so happy having someone to talk to in a way that wasn't all about boo-hoo, I'm in this crisis right now. Because I hate doing that to friends. Really, the only time you contact them is when you're in a crisis. That's not fair to them, to me. For me, that's not fair to them. But being couples and you're both in a similar emotional situation and neither one of you is handling your own very well, It delays a lot of your life, and people have been very patient, and thank you guys for the patience, but I don't need that patience. I need to get to work. I don't care if I'm working in my home. I don't give a damn if you guys give me a broadcast schedule and guarantee that I'm going to get like I don't know $5, $10, $20, whatever per broadcast because you're going to do this and this and this. I mean, Habs has got these great incentives, for example, inviting people over, and if they go to air within a certain period of time, you get $25 and they get $25. I've invited a lot of people over. They've come over, but they don't broadcast within the parameters. So a lot of the people that I'm dealing with are either already here or aren't broadcaster types. So that's frustrating. And I see everyone else getting congratulated. And I'm like, no, for what we do, we're more likely to get subscribers and sponsors from people who are already on the app. I've been now kicked off 6 cosplay groups on Facebook because the invite link leads directly to our profile. But that's how Haps knows that you're the one who invited them. So they wouldn't let me post unless it was a general link. So haps.tv, that's all they would let me post. And when I said, listen, this is what they're doing, they said, no, we have rules against personal promotion. Well, how do I build a community? And I even explained to them as cosplayers, if they come on and they do some broadcasting with me, then they can make the 25 too. Nope. It's all me being greedy and abusing them. So I've been kicked off 6 groups on Facebook. I've been blocked by about 12 Instagram profiles now. So I'm starting to panic. I get that people have to make rules for their groups, but the rules should be based on the individual, not everyone. And I'm noticing most of the groups that are in pages that are giving me a hassle are fellow females. Ladies, come on. Really? Do we have to be competition? If you're not building for people, then what's the problem? I'm offering you free time on apps and you're going to make 25 bucks and I'm going to make 25 bucks. So yeah, I'm a little frustrated right now with my own community. And as for production, they're doing a lot, but I don't think they're doing enough. But you can't do that much. You got to shoot this production. Actors can't wear masks. They got to shoot their scenes. So that's all tense and pissy and all the productions want us to do the props now for a quarter the price we were before. We can't live on that. I mean, I get it. You had to send all your Americans back, so now you have to hire Canadians. But give me a break. You're already spending it in Canadian dollars. Oh, allergies. Allergies. If you aren't a doctor, why would you have patience? Oh, Katie, I have a hard time with that. I want to be patient with everyone no matter what they do. It's horrible. I used to think when I was in my 20s and I could handle it, I thought it was the best thing on the planet to be the most tolerable, patient, polite. I mean, to an extreme. When everything blew up in BC, I realized how far I had gone. I need to completely rebuild my life, and a lot of my friends are not liking this. It's really hard. I'm sorry, you younger folk. I know I'm not ancient. Okay, I get it. Okay. But I do have to retrain my brain on a regular basis. And for Martin and I to both continue to function together, we both have to retrain our brain. And we both have 2 different backgrounds, and we both have 2 different lifestyles when you think about it, even though we're together in one. It's not easy. It's really not easy. I'm having the nightmares again. I wake up every day wondering what's real and what isn't. Feeling certain in some way. Yeah, they do a lot, Katie. Women have a harder time than men because that whole, women have been gypped. I was asked, okay, to be a product, what do they call it? A product ambassador for an Instagram page that promotes women supporting women. Now, you would think, what's wrong with that? It's a very positive thing. So I went and looked at their page, and they said if I'm interested, they didn't give me any details. Like what? They want me to wear their shirts, or they want me to speak out and be a activist, or what? So I went to their Instagram and I took a look, and the whole Instagram is photograph of women in different shapes and sizes wearing their T-shirts, talking about women supporting women, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm looking at it, and there's not a single guy on the whole Instagram. If they want me to be an ambassador to post on my Car Hunger Instagram t-shirts that say women supporting women, and they don't provide me something saying I support her for Martin or men supporting women, then I'm sorry, I don't want any part of it. I don't care how many viewers I'm going to get. And I've got some of my friends going, but come on, you're going to get more viewers, you're going to get more audience, you're going to get more followers. I get it, guys, but my 50 something brain that grew up the way I grew up, I can't fathom the thought of doing that. Not to him, not to the man who's been with me for 33 years. And that's our page, not mine. It's not mine and he's along for the ride. It's our page. It belongs to him and I. If you're not also supporting, I don't care how much more support males supposedly get. I don't give a damn. If my husband and I and my partner and I are not striving to be equals, then we're not doing each other any good. So I don't think they liked my answer because they haven't answered back. My answer was not a happy answer. Plain and simple, you include him or you don't talk to me. Because this, I am not putting up on our profile something that leaves men out. I'm sorry, not going to do it. You know, I'm still older than you. Yes, Katie, you are. And considering how long you've been a friend of mine, you probably have more patience than I do too. Oh, I want my hair appointment. I've been holding off. I was gonna do some henna to get some body back into my hair and to get the color all evened out and shiny and nice and then they make me another appointment and then another lockdown happens and then my appointment gets moved. It's been moved like 4 times now. I don't mean to sound shallow, but it's so hard looking in the mirror and just my hair is dying and it's my mane. I mean, I'm a Leo. This is my freaking mane. If they cancel this next appointment, because my next appointment is May 2nd on Martin's birthday, and they've upped the cost of their services for my favorite person. I finally find a hairdresser I like, and the salon she's working for has increased the cost of the hair appointment. Martin's like, I'm not gonna take a birthday gift, and I'm like, God, honey, no, we gotta do something. Hey, if anyone in the Habsland has an idea as to how I can surprise Martin, and I realize I am asking this on our public profile. Damn, I just blew that. I was thinking if there's a way to surprise Martin. And those of you who have my phone number. Oh my God. I was lucky I was able to get mine done just before the lockdown. Don't rub it in, Katie. God damn it, woman. That wasn't nice. I really don't know what to do, guys. Yeah, it's tough. So note to self, it is the early early afternoon, not really middle of afternoon yet, but early afternoon on a weekday, and I see no trolls. Broadcast late at night to let your friends know that you're okay and you finally got home, and it's Troll City. Oh, I just got a text message from a friend I haven't seen in a while, but I have you guys in here. I'm so happy to see she's checking in on me, though. Well, I got to wind up in the Shoppers Drug Mart, and they're not going to let me broadcast in there. Not right now. Hi, Brenda. So, um, I should let you guys go and maybe call because I'd like to hear some voices. This text message thing is so cold. Even this, it's so cold. Tonight we'll be broadcasting from the computer, so it'll be easier to have, one or two people on. I don't want to bog it down too much because I want to run a second camera. But yeah, it's just so weird. I'm still having a hard time. Lunch combo, $9.95 and up, Monday to Friday, 2 get 9. Yeah, their food is bow ties. Food is awesome. Folks, we all have to learn to relax. We really do. Oh, I just want to eat. I don't want to worry about what I'm putting in my mouth. I just want to eat. But yeah, winding up in the hospital the other day was not a good thing. So I am very, very slowly walking over to Shoppers. This is a good time for any of you to speak up. Uh, and tonight, of course, yeah, tonight, you guys can yammer on massage therapy and wellness center. Oh my God, I haven't had massage therapy since the full coverage from Martin being in the union when he first went to full union. I miss it. It helped my back damage so much, but haven't been able to since everything changed. I have to rearrange things anyway for the blinds to go installer. Oh yeah, the installer's coming today, right? Apartment maintenance removing the damaged screens tomorrow. Oh good. Oh good. Good, good, good. Yeah, get it done. Get yourself settled, honey. I miss you guys. I really do. So I encourage you all to watch the replay, but I am going to be going into the Shoppers Drug Mart to the post office, and I can't have you guys running in the post office. And Martin and I are working really hard to set our priorities. So any advice, any suggestions as to product, um, please keep in mind when you're looking at the store, the cups, the glasses, the curved stuff, anything that's ABS is last of stock because this small cutter won't do the curved surfaces and won't won't do the ABS, not without damaging it. It can do other plastics, but we don't have any other plastics in stock. So we're going to see if we can find a cheap source. But because of COVID and everyone buying up plastics left, right, and center, yeah, costs have gone up. So yeah, the prices on a few things may change. Please, American friends, remember the dollars on the store are in Canadian dollars. Um, it's cheaper for you. It's a little bit more to ship something, but it's cheaper for you. Let's rearrange things. Okay, we got that. Okay, so yeah, tonight on the laser cutter, 2 cameras going. I may have to do wing repairs while Martin laser cuts, so you may get a double dosage tonight because we're running out of time really fast by everything that's happened at the old place. So yeah. And if I haven't sent you, if you're one of the $5 and up sponsors, and I have not sent you your coupon code yet, your discount code, please send an email or either an email at carhunger.com, so CARRHUNGER at CARRHUNGER.com, or send it to Facebook, please. No more using like Instagram and everything else. Either a personal Facebook or um, Brain. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it in 2 spots. Or the page Facebook. I'm still trying to understand this new Pages executive suite, whatever app from Facebook. I need a social media manager or something really. Chat to you later then. You got it. I'll DM you. Perfect. Perfect. All right, folks. Remember, respect yourself more than anyone else can, and everything will be fine. And love yourself. Self respect, self love. Biggest thing. Biggest thing. Brenda, I hope to see you tonight. I hope to see all of our sponsors tonight, so you can see, where your loving is getting us. And folks, thank you for the awards. You've been great. You have. All right. Talk to everyone later.